Apple. Let's talk about Apple yesterday. Oh boy, oh boy. I told you guys, and I quote, I have been trading in the stock market for 33 years. Apple trade yesterday, and I said it live, is the greatest trade that you could ever possibly get into ever. I also said, don't touch it, leave it alone all day long. You could let it run all the way until market close. You should have let it run all the way until market close. If you listen to the sound of my voice, you're rich. If you didn't, who are you listening to? So here we go. Who held it all the way from market open to market close? Go ahead, open your microphones, let me know. All day.
I sold in 2 minutes.
Hey.
I did, Coach.
Two?
What was that?
I knew Josh did, but Josh, you were in with paper on it, right? Not that it doesn't.
Yeah,
but I want to make
and shares. So yeah, it was super small. So I can honestly say if it was real money, I don't think I would have.
Yeah, and it gets hard, and that's why I said. So here's the thing. This is what I want you guys to realize. As we're in these trades, right? And remember, position size is going to control this. Position size is going to be king in this situation. That means if you guys were in small enough, or if you shed enough, there should be zero reason why you got out. Let's discuss. 2-minute EWO, right? This is what we were talking about yesterday. I said at the bell, you're good to go, 2-minute EWO. So from 9:30 till 4 o'clock, did this ever break and hold above VWAP?
Nope.
Nope.
Did it even come close?
No.
So what are we looking at? This is VWAP. You guys see it? Now listen, this is a learning moment, so nobody freak out. Notice I'm not freaking out, even though I know you guys literally missed millions of dollars, and it's painful for me to say that when I'm yelling it and screaming it, and I'm tattooing it on some of your foreheads, and we've got a live Apple chat that's telling you don't get out and stay in it and let the runners run and do all the things, and I give you the rules, and I've told you 16 times, and I kept yelling, and I kept dragging you in close on the microphone. I kept beating my hands on my desk, and I told you not to get out. I tell you guys every time this happens, these are account changing days. They don't come by all the time. Apple did this, I think, 3 or 4 times the entire 2024. That gave us everything. And all you had to do was stop playing with your mouse. Stop trying to manipulate your stops. Leave it alone. Shed when you're supposed to. Let the runners run. Stop out the lose. I mean, we do this every day though, right? Don't we do? We literally do this every single day. I say it every single day. So if you guys are in this room and you're like, oh, I just don't get it. No, you get it. But you're not listening to the sound of my voice yet. You're getting the information, but for whatever reason, and I already know because it's not in your journal you're not using, right? I already know it because I get it. I've trained human beings my whole life. Guys, we need to start following the rules. We need to listen when the coach is talking. If I tell you this is the greatest trade in history and you guys are still sitting on the fence, what are we doing in here? If you guys are looking at anything else the whole time I'm screaming Apple all day, who are you listening to? Are you listening to me, or are you just off on your own doing your own thing, right? Am I right?
Yes, sir. Hey, Coach, the option price went from 188 to the highest of 880.
So 6x. Yeah. So that's 500 to 600%, right? From open to close. $10,000. That would have closed at $60,000 or $80,000. If you would have had $1,000, you would have closed at $6,000 to $8,000 yesterday. So this is what I'm saying. These are account changing days. All these other little choppy days, that's just training, right? That's just working us up. Am I right? That's just literally training us for days like yesterday. Because now guess what? You might not see another day like this for 4 months. You're like, oh, I really wish I would have did that. I tried to tell you to do that. I don't know how much more I can do by saying best trade you can be in is everybody in Apple. Leave it alone. Don't sell all day. I even said, and I remember it was at 1.5%. I said, if this thing goes down to 3%, let it. In fact, I said, drive it straight to hell, didn't I? Go back and watch the replay. I was trying to give you guys everything you could get. Because guess what? I get paid to do one thing, train you. That's it. I wasn't even in the trade. I get paid to train you. So 5 minutes. Guess what? You get 5 minutes to cry about it, about what you coulda, shoulda, woulda did yesterday. But I'm just trying to make sure you guys understand when we get into trades like that, and everybody that's in a 2-minute EWO, you already know, shed 50, 20, 20, 10. When do you get out of the last 10?
One
There you
across
go.
VWAP.
VWAP, that's it. Nothing else. Not the 9, not the 21, not the 55, not the freaking 200, nothing else. This is why I was telling you guys too that sometimes your 10% can turn into the whole trade. Think about it. If you guys would have got in it heavy up here and every time it pulled back and you got out and you got out and you got out and then your 10% ran all day long, that can turn into the 50% that you took out at the very beginning, and now you have such a low amount of risk. So today, like I said yesterday, like I'm going to say Monday, stop out the losers, but let the runners what? Let them run.
Forever.
Leave them alone. Do you guys have a take profit area? Do you just get everything out? Do you just take profit and run away on a 2-minute EWO? No. It's not designed that way. This isn't scalping. This ain't in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. No, this is get into a good trade and let that son of a pay you until the cows come home, right? That's how it was designed. So today, for all that is holy, let them babies go, all right?